What's up, El Paso? Welcome back to this week's episode of Andy's Adventures and Friends. I have such a fun table for you guys. I'm super excited. We're going to learn all kinds of good stuff today. So let me flip this camera around and introduce everybody real quick. All right, everybody, let me back up a little bit, fit everyone in. All right, thank you guys so much for joining me in the middle of the week, in the middle of the day. I really appreciate you guys from left to right. We're going to go on and welcome Nancy and Ricardo from Cacao
Coyatoc.
Oh, say it again, girl. One more time for the back.
Cacao Coyatoc.
Beautiful. I'm so glad you said that for me. Thank you. And then we have Sandra and Fred with Home Furniture Liquidators. We all know them and love them, and that's where we want to get some great information out there so that way you guys can furnish your homes. And of course, the one, the only, Chef Rulis. Welcome back. Thank you guys again for joining today. All right. As always, we're going to do a roundtable talk. We're just going to flip the camera around and learn more about what everybody has going on, their upcoming events, how you guys can go on and book them, catering, all that kind of good stuff. So without further ado, let's go on and flip this camera around, and we're going to go on and start with you guys over here. I'm going to learn to say it. We're all going to learn to say this together. Okay, it's Cacao
Coyatoc.
Coyatoc. Ah, gorgeous. Coyatoc. I love it. Well, thank you so much for joining. Thank you for reaching out because I've seen you guys literally everywhere, all over my social media. And so I'm excited to meet you guys in person and learn more about exactly what you guys are bringing to our community, like something completely different. You guys have workshops. That's what it is that you guys do. So if you guys are interested in booking your workshops, this is exactly where you want to get your information on so you guys just take it away. Tell me, Nancy, I know you're not from here, you're from Utah. Yeah. Welcome to El Paso.
Thank you.
So tell me about your all's business. How did this come to be? How do people get involved? All the good stuff.
Okay, cool. So first of all, the name Cacao Coyatoc. Cacao, obviously, because we work with cacao. And Coyatoc is actually the name in Soque of the place where my mom was born and raised.
Okay.
So everyone knows it as Tuxtla Gutierrez.
Yes.
Tuxtla is the name that was given from the Spanish. It's an Aztec name.
Okay.
So a Nahuatl
okay.
name. But the people who live there are Soque. So it's a different group, indigenous group, descendants of the Olmecs.
Okay.
So my family has Soque roots.
Mm-hmm.
From my grandma and my grandpa's side. So
okay.
They were born in Copainala, and my grandma's side has a cacao plantation in Suchiate.
Oh, wow.
So in Tapachula. So both our roots on tradition of cacao is really strong.
Okay.
So that's the story of
yeah.
the name. So Coyatoc means tierra de conejos, or lugar de conejos, which is in English, you would say, I guess, land of the bunnies.
Oh, cute.
So yeah, I moved here not that long ago. Last year, I got married to.
Congratulations, the love of your life. I love it. Okay.
And so I moved here to be with him. And then my mom has been working with the museums up in Utah. We're working on an exhibit actually with the University of Utah. And hopefully in the future we'll be able to show you guys as well here in El Paso. But we do have some workshops coming up.
Okay.
Where we show the entire process of how we make chocolate from scratch.
Yes.
The traditional way.
Okay.
So we show you the peeling process. We show you how we grind it on three different methods. So we do our metates. So everyone that attends these workshops gets to try grinding the cacao on a metate.
Okay.
And so after that, we do the hand grinder and then the electric grinder. So everyone gets a chance to see the traditional way, right? Mm-hmm. And then we have the hand grinder, this more modern tool.
Okay.
As well as the electric grinder.
Okay, sure.
And then from there.
After that, they get to make like their own custom chocolate, so they get to work
with
it with their hands.
Okay.
So we have different spices that they can add into their chocolates to make it more unique.
Okay.
As well, they get to see the entire process. we're not going to share the secret of the recipe, but
All right.
but people can at least add nutmeg, sugar, cinnamon, different types of spices that we have available
Yes.
for them.
Perfect.
Yeah, and so that's mostly what the workshops do. We do give a little bit of background as well of the traditions in these days that still continue, as well as a little background from my family, just so that they know exactly where the cacao is coming from, as well as taste testing.
Okay.
So at the end of this workshop, after this whole process of them making their own chocolate at this workshop, we'll give you guys a little flyer.
Okay.
And those 4 drinks at the bottom are all drinks that contain cacao in it. So we have the 100%, the 75, and then we have tascalate, which is the powder that I showed you guys earlier. That's a pre-Hispanic drink.
Okay.
That contains the corn, the cinnamon, achiote seed, and then sugar, and then the cacao.
Okay.
And then the last one, which is optional for people, either an oats blend or a rice blend.
Okay.
So those all contain cacao, and so that's
So
usually what they'll be able to try. As well.
Awesome. So you're just educating the benefits of for your health and all where it comes from, how to the process of making it. That sounds like an awesome workshop. Do you guys have any upcoming that they can go and get their tickets? And how do they get their tickets?
Yeah. So we have it in the.
Whoops. Here you go. Is that what you're looking for? Sorry.
My phone. I'll take you. So we have an Instagram, and it's the same name, Cacao Coyatoc. So we have our info of like where you can buy the tickets on Eventbrite. The links are in the bio, and you can just click whichever one. It takes you there.
Perfect.
And then you can just buy the tickets.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
We have one this week.
Okay.
Actually tomorrow. And then we have another one with the 3 Mission Brewery next week.
Okay.
And then after that, we're with Viable Coffee.
On the
Awesome.
15th.
Very nice.
We also have a pop-up at the end of this month with Desert Spoon.
On the 22nd.
Okay.
So we'll
Oh, I
be
love
there
Desert
from
Spoon.
8 to 12.
Awesome.
8
And
a.m. to 12.
can you tell me a little bit about what we have here in this form?
So this is the cacao. It's already peeled. In order to get those benefits, actually, which a lot of people don't know, is you have to toast the cacao to activate those benefits. So it's a very important process.
So do you toast you before or after you peel?
Toast before.
Okay.
Yeah. And then it's easier to peel
Oh, okay.
as well. But that, super important. My grandma says that
There we go.
that the shell is basura, is what she calls it.
Okay.
But her meaning to that is we just don't intake that. We
Okay.
don't put it in our body.
Yes.
So we want to make sure that all of the cacao is completely peeled. And then we use that to use as fertilizer for plants, for natural dyes, or even teas.
Oh, okay.
So
Very cool.
it doesn't, when you have it in
There's
tea
no
form,
waste,
it's
yeah.
not 100% of those benefits like we would in the cacao,
Uh-huh.
but it still has a little bit of it.
Sure.
And so this metate actually has a lot of history in it. This metate was given to me by my grandma, and it was given to her by her aunt.
Oh, that's
So
awesome.
it's been in the family for a couple
That's
of generations.
beautiful. Oh my God, I'd be scared to let people touch that.
Which
Like,
is why
no.
we use other ones. during
Okay,
the-
good. You're like, only I get to touch this one. I don't blame you, girl. Awesome. So is there anything else that we want to mention or highlight, bring up?
Yes, so part of the reason why we do these workshops is to educate people on what our traditions can mean, right? We can create so much with our hands. We've been doing it since the beginning of people, right? And there's so much creativity and so much art we can make with our hands.
100%.
Not only that, but it helps us find a sense of identity. I've done a couple of these workshops in Utah with like museums, Boys and Girls Club, some schools as well, and it's cool to see how children can connect and identify themselves with something. Like, for example, when we work with corn, or when they see a metate, or when they see different things that they have that are staples in their own homes, they can connect and identify themselves.
For sure.
And so we want to make sure that they are able to be proud of where they come from and who they are, because that's something that in these days is very important. It helps them grow and understand that they are worth a lot more
100%.
than what other people say they do.
I love it. I
So
love it.
it's very important.
100%. I love what you guys are doing. Thank you so much for bringing this to our community. Does anybody have any questions, or I want to just make sure that we covered everything. So anybody who's interested in signing up for a workshop, how would they do that?
On the Eventbrite. So
Okay, they just go there and request, same as getting the tickets.
Yeah,
Okay,
and if
cool.
they count one of those days, they can ask for like future workshops and stuff like that on our Instagram.
Okay.
So if they just message us, DM us, we
You
can
guys
give
will
them
set
more
it all up.
information.
All right,
And
awesome.
we do have the giveaway.
Yes.
And
What's
then
up
we
with
have
that?
a giveaway.
Tell me about that.
It's we're giving away 2 free tickets for next week with the Three Mission Brewery.
Okay.
And what you just have to do is just follow Three Mission Brewery and us, Cacao Coyatoc, and then comment what your favorite tradition is and tag 2 friends.
Oh, I love it. Very cool. Not everybody go and sign up for that. Also, I want to recommend it if you guys are looking for some Valentine gift ideas. This would be a really cool event for you guys to buy tickets for next weekend, and you guys go to it together. You just kind of elongate that love week. But thank you guys so much. And I do have a real quick question. What type of marketing do you do, and do you have any tips or advice for businesses out there?
He's my marketing team.
I think for the marketing, especially with this, is just getting to know, or basically narrowing it down as to what type of the people that you want to market to. Because there are people that really like this, but then there's some people that know this as a more westernized type of thing, because cacao beans are used a lot in different things, especially nowadays. But specifically for what we want to do is we want to focus more on the culture. So we try and post things that are more culturally inspiring for other people. We've been noticing that it just comes down more to like hashtags, making sure that you're sharing it for people that will see it locally here in El Paso. Just because sometimes when we're on Instagram, we've been noticing that a lot of people from California have been seeing our page more than people from El Paso.
Oh, fascinating.
So we've been having to narrow it down between when we do paid ads, making sure that we're selecting the correct interest for people, so
Locations.
it's more centralized in El Paso.
Perfect, yeah.
And then looking for people that are more interested in culture and chocolate and wanting to do more of these type of workshops, hands-on.
I just had I'm sorry, I'm like squirrel. People talk and I just like make all these connections, right? Because like I have a friend, and she's just an amazing graphic artist, you know. And so I travel to Mexico a lot, and so that's we were talking about that earlier with the cacao, and I just with the the printing art, you know, and because that's a whole cultural thing too. I think that could be a cool connection. I'm gonna send you guys some connections later. Yes, I'm gonna forward those to you. Awesome. Well, thank you guys so much for joining. And tips or advice. The marketing on as far as your targeting and so forth, right?
Yeah, I think. Well, one of the other things that we do is we do a lot of studying before we decide who we're going to work with too, because we want to make sure that the flyers that we make also incorporate into the aesthetic or into
your all's work is beautiful.
So
your designs.
Tomorrow we're going to be working with an art studio, so the flyer that we made for them was more artsy kind of thing. Then the Three Mission Breweries was a little bit more up class.
Okay.
So we just make sure that whoever we're working with, we're making posters specifically for them.
Sure.
Not just for chocolate in general, but to make sure that their audience as well, because everyone else is bigger than us on social media.
Absolutely.
Has a bigger social media presence than we. We just want to make sure that we can also connect to their audience as well.
Okay. And real quick, because I know that you guys do sell the Tasca latte. You sell that? Okay, so people can go on and reach out to you if they're interested in purchasing some. And that's the only thing that you guys.
We do sell like the 75. We sell 100%.
Beautiful.
We sell, and like what you guys would consider the chocolate abuelita circles.
All right.
And so we have those as well.
That's super cool.
Right now we don't sell the cacao beans, but we're still considering that.
Okay.
But we do sell cacao nibs, which
Okay.
is very different from like cacao powder or cocoa powder or
Okay.
cocoa powder.
Okay.
Just because the difference between the cacao and the cocoa powder
Is that if in the cocoa powder they grind it so finely that it loses all of its nutritional value. And with this, when we give it to you guys in cacao nibs, it still holds a lot of that nutrition.
Okay.
So you're still getting all the benefits from the cacao, aside from cocoa powder, where you're just drinking powdered
sugar.
Yeah.
Okay.
And at least this way, you still get a lot of those benefits because it's high in fiber, has a lot of iron,
zinc, magnesium. It helps with like hormone balance, with blood circulation as well.
See, El Paso, you can eat chocolate to help with all of this stuff, and all you have to do is reach out to Cacao Coyatoc. Everybody with me, Coyatoc. I love it. It's beautiful. Thank you guys so much for joining us today. And if you think of anything we missed, just let me know, okay? Is there anything you guys are asking from the community right now?
If you just want to enter into the free
giveaway?
to the giveaway, so that everybody can see each other's traditions.
Yeah, that's beautiful, yeah? And give them a follow, guys. All right, thank you. All right. Sandra and Fred, how's it going? All right. We got Sandra and Fred in the house. So it's been a couple months since I've seen you guys here. Yeah. Heck yes. Well, everybody loves your all's furniture. I just was in there recently and did a post, and you guys have some excellent deals. Like, whoa. I love going to estate sales. A lot of people follow the page for the estate sales, and this is like an estate sale every freaking day.
Yeah, so if you guys like estate sales, I'm your girl.
Yes.
It is like a huge estate sale. Like, think like if you're going, when you go to thrift shops or like, the in thing right now is like having those shops where people rent out spaces. It's kind of like that, but like it's full, like, and it's one vendor.
Yes.
So, we do offer consignment if you're interested in consigning with us, but we only take 12 consigners a year. Okay. So we're already full for this year. Okay. But there's always next year.
There you go.
We are having a lot of specials this month for Valentine's Day. So it's going to be, I think when you went in, we were having like the
Martin Luther King special.
20 to 50. So we did Martin Luther King, but we decided, why not do it again.
Oh, cool.
For Valentine's Day.
Sweet.
So we will be getting these out. So if you want to be our Valentine, you can come get one of these at the store. They're little coupons. So you get a little heart lollipop, but these will expire, I believe, the 1st of April.
Okay.
So you get 20% off whatever purchase.
Oh, nice.
So, it's a little added on for you.
Heck
for
yes.
shopping with us. But you can find a lot of quality. I'm sure I've had a lot of people come from your page, actually.
Oh, good.
So
and real quick, because we haven't even said it, Home Furniture Liquidators is where I need you guys to go and follow. So.
Furniture and Hotel Liquidators.
Furniture and Hotel Liquidators. Oh my God, why do I have Home Furniture Liquidators?
It's okay.
I'm sorry.
You guys make it to my page either way.
How did I?
Tagging me, so just listen to her.
It's my tag. I was like, why do I have that?
It's tagged right, so she's got that part.
See?
We are on Instagram, and you'll see us tagged in Annie's post.
Yes.
So just follow that directly.
Hotel.
We also have.
I'm so sorry.
It's okay. We have our Facebook page that could also take you. We're trying to post most on Facebook, just trying to get it back up.
Yeah.
Right now, it's a lot of like posts of just like funny posts or like things in El Paso going on. just so we can get that interaction back up, because we did lose our page for a little bit, so we were able to get it back. So now we're just trying to build it back up so then we can start sharing our posts with you guys and make sure you guys see them, because once you don't use it for a long time, you lose that traction. So we're trying to build that up so we can get all our specials and like new furniture and little videos back out to you guys.
Perfect.
So,
Perfect. Yes.
yeah.
So we have our Valentine's specials with your 20%.
20 to 50% off, but when you come in, you can get one of these and save it for another time.
Okay.
So it's like 20% off.
Okay. So use whenever, because the whole month you're going to get that discount anyways.
Yes,
Okay.
exactly.
Perfect.
So we did get a lot of new stuff in, so if you guys want to go check it out, and it is quality. I know a lot of people are very iffy about buying things that are like pre-owned. But what you should really take into consideration is it's good for our planet because they're not ending up in landfills. But also there's a lot you can do with it because the quality is there. It's
Absolutely.
a lot of solid pieces, like solid wood pieces that you can always sand, restain, paint. You can always change the hardware. You can always give it a new life. Yeah. So these are solid things as to things that are modern now, which is a lot of compressed wood, and you can't sand that down. You can't fix it. There's no restoring that. That's what
I really like too about what you guys are saying. With your alls, it's quality, it's a lifetime and then some. Where the new stuff to me is super chintzy, it breaks fast, especially if you have to move.
It is expensive.
It is very expensive. Everything's expensive nowadays.
Yes.
Except for
us.
That's right.
But no, you do get the best deals, and like I said, we do offer a military discount on top of our discounts already, so that's something you can definitely come in and enjoy, because we do want to thank you for your service, especially since we are a military town.
Definitely.
So we do want to give back to our community. We've been working a lot with like donations within our community, and
awesome.
With all the things happening now, people are getting housed and stuff. So we're doing a lot of that, and it's really nice to give back to the community, and making through that, a lot of people have learned about us. So these charities that they're like, well, where did you get this? Oh, well, they gave it to me from here, and then they come and then they see that it's more affordable and it's sustainable, and we do have layaway systems for you, and there's no interest, and we can always work with you, because I know how the economy is and how a lot of people are going without, but you don't have to. We can help you get your beautiful home furnished, or your business, and that's what we've been helping a lot now, like with businesses and small business owners that find out about us. Like, we also have things for businesses, like office desks.
You guys lamps. You guys have lamps up the wazoo. Oh my lord!
I know, you have to take into consideration it is like an estate sale, but it's not all furniture from hotels. We also not everything from estates. We also do like hotels.
A lot of hotels,
which is like industrial furniture, so it lasts, and everything is sanitized and clean before we get it. So don't worry about anything. We got you.
Yes.
Very clean.
You guys have everything from outdoor furniture, patio furniture. You guys have gorgeous, I've seen granite tabletop desks there. You guys have entertainment centers.
We just got some Tiffany lamps. So if you guys are into that, a little bit of everything.
Well, Fred was showing me a really dope twin convertible bed. Or sofa bed? Yeah. Convertible. I don't know where I get this stuff from, guys. I don't know.
And we just got a Murphy bed in.
A Murphy bed? No, you did not. How do you even get that? That's awesome.
I know. I was like, this is crazy. And it's perfect if you need a little... To save a little space in your house, like in a room.
Sure. Or if you have a loft, an Airbnb or something like that.
Exactly.
What is it? You guys have a lot of antiques, even that vintage retro vibe. If you're looking for that, so what's that?
Selfie mirrors.
Selfie mirrors
are very popular.
Mirrors. Mirrors, yeah.
The body mirrors. They're like one of our best sellers because people love them. We get so many pictures that we see, like when people go in with their Snapchat, and you know how it gets your location if you're in a public place?
Okay.
So it shares it to the area you're in. So sometimes we'll be scrolling through there, and then we'll see like our store, and like people just taking selfies.
So he calls them selfie mirrors.
Every
Okay, I'm
day
like, a
I'm gonna start
selfie
taking
mirror? What
pictures
is
of other
that?
people taking pictures of
You should
themselves.
definitely do that. It's like this week's bloopers at the selfie mirror, you know?
Yes,
Meet me at the
exactly.
selfie mirror. I love it. That's so cute. But I mean, you guys have artwork. People were going crazy for your all's artwork when I was posting with the cactuses, the cacti.
Oh,
Yeah.
So right now, all the pictures, as long as they're repeated, any size. So they could be the huge 5x4s, or they can be like the smaller ones like 2x3.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't matter what size; they're all $40
Wow.
across the table. So
That's awesome.
if you're trying to furnish an Airbnb or a business, we've had a lot of business owners come and buy them, mostly for the frames.
Sure.
And then they just put their menus and stuff,
Yeah.
which works.
I
So-
even tell artists out there. I mean, because artists.
Yes.
I mean, this town is we have
We're very
amazing artists
artsy.
here. Yeah, and so these are excellent places to even go because I have a friend that will go and old wood, whatever it is, they'll paint all over it. You know, so you could do your thing, but then it has the whole frame that comes with it, and usually
Yes.
the frames for like you were saying are crazy expensive. Yeah.
We actually went to Michael's not too long ago to try to get like something framed. I mean, I could do it, but I'm just lazy. But
That's so much on our plate.
so
Yeah.
I was like, okay, maybe this will just be like an easier option. But it is so like just to get it wired, so you can hang.
Mhm.
And most of our things don't have the wire. Like that's something you have to add on. So we started offering that service because we went to Michael's and it was absurdly expensive.
Mhm.
So now we offer that service and it's like
Okay.
a $20 service compared to what they're gonna charge you at Michael's. So
Yeah.
you
Easy.
might as-
One stop shop.
Yeah.
Yeah. So where are you guys located?
We're at 750 Sunland Park, which was formerly Sunland Park Mall. Now it's the Shops at Solana.
Yes.
We are where men's Dillard's used to be.
Mm-hmm.
So if you enter from women's Dillard's, just keep walking, exiting into the mall, and we're gonna be on your left-hand side.
You guys have an inside and outside entrance for everybody.
Yes.
Yes.
So you can enter from the parking lot. We're right across discount. No, it's not discount tire club.
Yeah. It's next to between the Dillards and the food court area.
Yes.
Um,
And then people use it as like a location when they're like, okay, here's tire club, and it's easier.
Yeah.
We're the only one with all the windows.
Okay.
Yeah.
So-
Okay.
Oh,
But I was very confused with discount tire because our old location was in front of a discount tire.
Oh, okay.
So
That's right. So how old is your business? How long has it been around?
30 years.
Yeah.
Yes. My parents started out when I was 3.
Oh my goodness.
Ish. Like, no, that doesn't sound right. I was like 6.
Okay.
And they started off as a little place called Garage Sale Mania, right next to Hobby Lobby.
Okay.
In that area, I think now it's like a ballet studio or
Okay.
something. So they started off really small because my mom just needed my mom loves estate sales, so she just needed a little something to do because she was a teacher. But like my mom is very active even now that she's retired. She still needs to be doing something, some type of business because she can't stay still. So she started that, and then it started growing, and then grew a little bit more. So we moved to Donovan, and we were on there for a little bit. And then we grew out of that, and we went downtown. We had a really big, I think it's called it's like a meat distributor now. But
Okay.
it's pretty big.
Uh-huh.
It was on Texas and Alameda.
Okay.
So it got pretty big, and we were there for about 6-7 years. And then we outgrew that because we started liquidating furniture
Okay.
from hotels.
Okay.
So she got into a partnership, and then we grew up to that
Mama Bear,
location.
look what she did.
Yeah, so
That's
we were at the
awesome.
location at Lee Trevino. We were there for 15 to 17 years.
Wow.
Around there, until they sold the building, and then my parents decided to retire,
Uh-huh.
and we bought the business from them, and then moved it over here.
Okay, I love it. That's so
Yeah.
cool. So completely local El Paso. This business is local. I know we love supporting local businesses. You guys are looking for furniture. You guys love those estate sales. This is the place to go treasure hunting. Tell me about your new page that you started as well too, if you don't mind.
Oh, so we started a page called El Paso Plugged In, and I would really appreciate if you guys went to go follow. We're trying to grow quickly so we can get more information out to the people here of El Paso. So we kind of do what Annie does. We try to focus on local. So the more pages that we have that are like Annie's, it helps the community and the local economy. So what we're doing is going to I'm at the shops at Solana, and unfortunately, it is really slow. It has slowed down ever since the pandemic. People don't really know who's there. We don't, like, they switched owners, so it's like, it's a little slow, and it starts off slow always when, it gets, handed off to somebody else. So they're trying to build it up, but we're trying to help that. So we started the page we saw that social media is a big part of any business. So when we couldn't get help when we were starting, the funds just weren't there. So we had to rely on word of mouth, and I hope my clients tell other people. Then we started meeting people like Annie and Jenny from To Do El Paso, and even FitFam has helped us out to advertise our business. And that was like the moment I was like, wow, like this really helped me. Like it really brought people to our business. And why don't I do that? Because I have the time, and I want the people around me to survive on there and thrive, and have their business succeed and be even greater than it is right now. So what we started to do was like, okay, well, we have the time, it's slow, so why not try to bring traffic? So we started off with our business, telling everybody about our business, and then we started venturing off to all the other little shops around the mall. So we're featuring everybody.
That's great.
And they all get to make tell us about their business, how they got started, just like what we're doing now.
Yeah.
But in their shops. And then they'll show you their things, they'll show you the specials they have going on. And then from there, we started seeing people would tell other people, oh yeah, they just came in. Then we started getting a little bit of calls and texts like, hey, can you come do this story on us? Or do you mind doing a video for us? And we're just trying to grow. So if you have a small business and you want to be featured on it, we would definitely do it. It's El Paso Plugged In on Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube.
Perfect.
So everything's getting uploaded there, and we really want to stay local, like locally owned businesses that started here in El Paso, so we can get people from El Paso to know that there's a lot of other things that are not just corporate businesses, that are not big businesses. So this is like an opportunity to, even if you guys want to do it, we'll be more than willing to do a video and then just feature you guys, and then it goes off on all three platforms.
Perfect. I love it. We got to support each other. We got to help each other, right? There's a slice of the pie out there for everybody, and we just want to make sure everybody eats.
There's enough for everybody, and I think that's what a lot of people don't think. Like, oh, I'm not gonna make it as a small business because, X store has so much more marketing power and they have so much more money. That's not true. That might be true, but the fact is that there's always enough room for everybody to succeed. The market is so big that maybe you have something that others don't have to offer. There's always that, or they like your personality.
I was gonna say,
they want to stay local.
You have a story that they want to support.
Exactly.
We like to support our community.
Exactly.
When we know about you and who you are and what you're about, we're more inclined to go out and support it, right?
Yeah, and since we started the business, we started noticing that there's so many businesses. We just found Café con Leche, and I was like, what? And I love, and it's things that have been around for a long time that I didn't know about because, like I said, I stay in a really small. Yeah. I'm a
everybody's
homebody.
in their bubble,
so
I'm just,
and
it's a great way to reach out.
Yeah, and even now I'm learning about all these businesses, and I was like, wow, if I don't know, imagine how many other people don't know. And I want to get it out there, and then this will be bigger and better than it is right now.
Yes,
So trying to help everybody out, trying to help ourselves and you guys and El Paso as a whole.
Perfect. Yes.
I just think that kind of ties into the stereotype, especially here in El Paso a lot, where they say that there's nothing to do.
Yes. Send them my way, please.
There's so much to do. Yes.
People are just, I say if you're bored, it's because you're boring. Get up and do something. Am I wrong?
Because even then, I'm not even gonna lie. I was one of those people where people are like, "Hey, can I go visit you? It's so fun." And I was like, "Why?" When my husband,
Sandra,
because he moved here from Miami, and I was like, "Why do you want to move here? I should go over there. There's nothing to do." But that was 6 years ago, and now that I'm I own my business. Still used to work for my parents, but now that I own my business, I'm like, there's so much to do in El Paso because you start networking and you start meeting other people. And once you start meeting other business owners and other people that work in other industries, then you just, oh my gosh, there's so much to do in El Paso. Why are we
Opened
ever
your
bored?
eyes.
There's literally so many things
Yeah.
to do.
And the cool thing too is the majority of it is practically free here compared to other
Yes.
cities and towns, you know, where
Yes.
parking alone
Or
is
very
$50
affordable,
or
yes.
yeah.
So that's another thing. When we go to Miami, because he's from Miami, parking for the beach for 25 minutes is $50.
Yeah.
Like, or you don't even have to go to the beach. You just have to be in the area of
Ew,
where
ew,
there's a
ew,
beach,
ew.
and it's like $50
No.
every, like, not even like half an hour. It's 20 to 25 minutes.
That's insane.
Yes, you can't even
You
go
can
have
make
a
a lot of
meal.
money.
Like, it's crazy. It'll
Bye.
cost you $400 to go eat.
It's like
because
I can
you have
go
to
look
pay
at
$200
another
for parking.
beach. Oh.
And here, everything is so affordable. There's parking. People work with you.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like, it's just, there's so much to do. And we're noticing that now with this new page. Like, wow, how did we not know about this? That's so cool. And then you support them, they support you.
Yeah.
And that's how we're growing. Like, the page, we've only had it for 9 days today. We did our post and then we didn't post anything for a couple of days because we were trying to see, like, so in reality, working the page, it's been around like 5 days, and we are almost to 100 followers, which doesn't
Look at you
seem like a
go.
lot.
That's quick though.
But it's going fast
Yeah.
because we're following each other. See,
And the more
our business
consistent
and
you
our
are
followers.
with it, the quicker it
Yes,
builds. Yeah,
exactly.
100%.
So we're trying to get that built pretty quickly. So if you could help us, we'd really appreciate it. It's El Paso Plugged In, like I said, on TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube. And that way we can get El Paso knowing everything.
Yes.
About everyone.
That's right.
Yeah, and then I take a lot of Annie. I try to catch up with Annie because she was like, "Oh, I'm here." I'm like, "Oh my gosh, Fred, there's this event today." And I'm like a day late to the event. I'm trying to be better.
Well, real quick, so tell everybody again what you guys have going on for February.
So February we're gonna do 20 to 50% off. It's gonna be for the rest of the month, all month long, because we want everybody to get everything they need. I know that people are right now getting like taxes and all that, and it's time that you want to redo your homes. And this is a really good opportunity, and we want you to not have to spend all your money on something that you need. So come here, you keep it local, and it's very affordable.
Yes.
And sustainable.
And it's like a big treasure hunt. Seriously,
Yes.
you guys are gonna have fun. They
You
got
gotta go around like 4 or 5 times, and you see something
seriously.
different every time.
I'm
I
like
promise.
squirrel. Did you see that lamp? Oh my
I
god!
promise.
Like they got like beautiful antique glasses in there. I mean, cooking ware, serving ware, leather sofas. Like oh my god, there's one specific leather sofa. Ugh, so good. Anyways, and again, furniture, hotel, liquidators.
Yes.
All right. Thank you guys so much. And real quick, tips or advice?
So we do a lot of social media now.
Yeah.
It's the way to go.
Yes, ma'am.
It's just knowing when and when not to pay for advertising and where, like, localize it to El Paso. So we're trying to do the same thing because we're getting a lot of out of town. And we were like, well, that's not our target audience. So we're trying to figure out how to keep it just local or to the area. But yes, social media, like Instagram. We've been doing like quirky TikToks and stuff to try to get our, our business
I bet
out
Fred's
there.
loving that.
We have a few of him
You're breaking him out of
dancing
his shell. Yeah.
I know, everybody's like, well, this will be good for Fred because as you can see, he's very serious and he's shy.
He's a shy
So
guy.
once you get him talking, then you're gonna be like,
Silly.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, thank you guys so much. El Paso, go follow them, support local, and tell them I sent you. Appreciate it.
of course.
All right, Chef Rulis, how's it going?
It's going good. It's going good.
Thank you so much for joining me today. I appreciate
Always
your
my
time.
pleasure.
All right, so tell me the fun and exciting adventure you have going on now.
Where to start?
Right? You're a busy man.
Yes. It's been a crazy 6-7 months. The economy's been crazy. And being small gives you the advantage of being nimble. So we're able to make changes fast, and that's kind of what we are doing. We pivoted out of Chingonchao on the east side and reopened as Rulis Kitchen Express.
All right.
And Rulis International Kitchen right now is closed until the 13th.
Okay.
Because it's getting a full makeover.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's kind of very cool.
Well, we've been there now. We've been in the building 12 years, 11 as Rulis, and so they say that every 10 years or so,
It's good
you
to
should get, a little,
revamp.
yeah. So we're doing a big one.
That's cool.
So
I'm
it's gonna be
excited.
very,
Let me
very
know when
cool.
it's ready. I want to go in there. And
Yes,
help
2
show it
weeks.
off.
So
Okay.
we're
I'm
definitely
excited.
gonna.
Yes.
No, it's gonna be fun. And the east side came out super. I'm gonna say it super cute.
Yeah.
Well, because it's the mini version of, of what Rulis was.
Mm-hmm.
What got us, up to this point. We started in 2008. So.
Mm-hmm. Downtown. I love it. I remember it.
And the east side location is actually really cool. It's small, like the one we had in front of the Don Haskins Center, and it also has a lot of wall space, which we had downtown.
Okay.
So I am putting up a lot of local art, and I've collected art along the years, so I'm putting a lot of that up there.
Okay.
Because that's always been part of
The vibe.
part of the vibe, part of the support. The Flavor of Art was one of the first art and dinner series that we had, back in 2008, and and food is art. Culinary arts. There's well, I tell people it's the closest thing to alchemy that you're ever going to get. Just take an ingredient, add heat, add temperature, do something, and then it transforms into something completely different. So there's a little bit of magic in food, and presentation is art. That's where you can really exercise your right side of the brain, and so it's really fun to do. And the east side, again, the menu is almost the same as the one here on the west side.
Okay.
It's a little bit smaller over there, the size of the building, but we have all the salads, all the soups, all the major plates that we have on the menu here on the west side. We have it over there.
Okay.
Obviously, the place is way too small to put in a brick oven pizza, so we do not have the pizzas on the east side.
Okay.
But we do have the panini over there, which we don't have on the west side anymore.
Okay.
We've switched out the menu quite a bit, but it's a fun menu because this because we've known each other for a long time, but we've been doing these dinners where we go over 600 years of regional culinary history, and the feedback I got from my guests was that those dinners didn't connect directly to the menu. They didn't see the
Correlation.
the stories didn't correlate as much onto the menu, but they're great stories because there's so many of them, and when you can taste them, it just makes it that much better.
Yeah, exactly. And what even is this, or where did it come from? And
Right.
Yeah.
And
I
so-
loved watching your videos during COVID. I'm just saying, I was in there I was like, oh my gosh, he's at the botanical garden showing us plants that we what the heck,
Yeah,
it was like a field trip. I loved it.
It was, and I'm actually very
That ladies. You're gonna go watch that.
yeah, no, it's really cool, and actually what's really cool too is that Alex Carrizales, the videographer that helped me do the whole Chuco cooking show, which is the one you're talking about, he just called me out of the blue over the weekend. Because he's a big shot producer now.
Oh, watch out.
But he was like, he's like, I really enjoyed, working with you, and I want to do some side work, and do you want to do something again? And
Hot dog.
I'm like, you know it.
Lucky
And I was
El Paso.
like, and it's right on time too, because the restaurant industry has changed dramatically over the past, actually right after
I was gonna say
COVID,
since COVID, right? Yeah.
COVID changed the game, and the years after that, they keep
It's
changing.
still changing. It's still tweaking. Yeah.
And so I think that now people, because everybody's talked about social media, and social media now plays such a big role in all business, but definitely in hospitality. And a lot of restaurant coaches and stuff, they'll tell you, they're like, oh, if you think pretty pictures of your food is enough to keep people engaged, they're like, you're wrong. It's like you got to be telling a story. You have to be entertaining in some sort of way, which is in the definition of hospitality. We're there to entertain. I've never seen myself as a part of the service industry. That's like McDonald's and stuff.
Yeah. Okay.
Hospitality is a bit different, and so we focus on that. We focus on our food, and we do focus on entertaining. And so what we're doing with these new videos that we're shooting, and with a lot of the videos that I already have on my channel, our new menu is going to contain QR codes on the dishes that have menus, so people will be able to scan it on their phones and they can go see, how I make a paella,
Correlating.
or how the pasta chihuahua, it'll take you to the Diners, Drive-Ins, and
Yeah.
Dives episode, and you can see it on your phone.
That's amazing.
Right? Because this guy's a badass right here. Like, because he has been on, what's it called? I always say it wrong.
Yeah, Triple D. I was
Yeah.
on Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives. Yeah.
Right?
With
Just
guy-
trying to make other people just drool all over.
So
That's
during
all it
COVID, that's
is.
what I started doing. Like I started doing a lot of like YouTubes, and that's how I just started cooking like during COVID because I don't know how to cook. But my cooking's gotten really good, and it's like through following like these chefs and stuff. So that would be so cool to see your videos and be able to recreate that.
No, we did I've done a bunch of those on there, and then last year I was on Alex versus America, and she wanted the best Southwest chefs on the show, so
Hello?
I was there representing
Ring, ring, ring.
Texas.
So dope. He's so dope. And he's
Yeah,
such like
I
one of
like
the
him
kindest, most humble people you'll ever meet too. Yeah. I love Chef Rulis. I can't say enough good things about you, and your food
you.
is immaculate, consistent, beautiful. It has everything you're looking for when you want to go out for an excellent dining experience. And the service is hard to find in general in El Paso, but it's never a problem at Rulis. So I definitely, just from Annie's Adventures, I definitely totally Annie's Adventures approved. Totally recommend you guys to check them out. Is there anything else that we want to mention, highlight, touch base on?
Well, yeah, I mean, this, February 14th is coming up.
That's right.
We will be open at the west side by then.
Okay.
So
Do they need to make reservations, or how does that work?
reservations? Yes. Right now, they've literally taken down, the tile and so many things. We haven't been able to get to the phone, but we will get back to the phone pretty soon to take those reservations. You can also do reservations on our website, rulisik.com, and you can there's a link there where you can make a reservation. And yeah, and the east side, the east side is we're on Montwood behind Tommy's Car Wash, in the same parking lot where Albertsons and Planet Fitness is. We don't face Montwood. That was our only drawback with the property, but we're still really in a great part of town. There's a lot of businesses around us and stuff like that, so we're very excited. And and yeah, Rulis food you can only get, right now you can only get it on the east side until we open up again. But
that's awesome. I love. Well, East El Paso has to be super excited that they finally are able to get you there over there without, because I don't know, people hate driving to the other side of town, even though it's like only a 20-30 minute drive, whatever.
They have to make the big cities, that's why.
They're like, nope, not gonna do it, but now they
Yeah.
don't have to.
Yes.
They have it on the east
Now
and
we're right
west.
there. We're
I
right
love
there.
it.
Yeah.
El Paso, go support the east location, grab all your favorite dishes, consider them for Valentine's. Of course, we're gonna have a whole Valentine weekend, because it's on a Friday, so that's just the luck of the game.
Oh yeah.
And then also, how do they follow you on YouTube?
YouTube, I'm under Chef Rulis. Instagram, I have Chef Rulis, Rulis Kitchen Express, and Chingon Chow. We're still doing pop-ups with Chingon Chow. And then Facebook, Rulis International Kitchen. And and so
The OG
you'll
right
find me
here.
there. Yes.
I love it. Thank you so much for joining me. I
Always my
appreciate
pleasure.
you.
Thank you.
And real quick, what type of marketing do you do? And do you have any tips or advice for business owners?
Yes, we do lots of social media. We do a lot of targeted ads. We do ad spends on Facebook and Instagram.
Perfect.
Also, someone was talking about defining the customer, like who you want to reach. And there has been a shift. We've been around 17 years now, and it's funny how the people that used to be only on email, like you can email me, I don't do Facebook. Well, they're on Facebook now. All the Facebook people are on Instagram, and then now you have TikTok. But you do definitely have demographics that you'll reach. So Facebook will reach an older demographic. Instagram will reach
30s, 40s.
Yeah, millennials, and you'll get some of the Gen Z as well. And then
we all
TikTok
migrate
seems to
from
be-
one to the other, and we'll be back to Facebook eventually, like that, because we're gonna get to that age bracket again,
We just
like
do that. And so we just we do a lot of. We've been doing a lot of cross promotion. So with our bakers that we're doing the tortillas, and our collaborations with the mushroom farmers and things like that. So we always collaborate. That's really, I think, the name of the game now, because we're all on, like, I tell my staff, because sometimes they would get jealous if the neighbor had more cars than we did and stuff like that, and I would tell them, it's like, they're not our competition. I was like, they're locals just like we are, and we're just trying to get people to instead of going to like a Chili's or an Applebee's, like consider something local,
local,
and,
fresh, better ingredients.
definitely, and something with a story, there's no.
And something with flavor. Those other places you said, we all know they don't have flavor. Something that tastes good. It's all frozen. Like what you're paying, you know what I mean? You can pay local and get something like 1,000 times better. And you're supporting your local economy, community, dreams, all that good stuff. So, absolutely. Thank you, Chef. I appreciate it.
I think there's just one more thing.
Yeah.
To like the marketing aspect.
Tell me.
Well, I studied marketing. I love
Oh,
marketing.
I'm a nerd, right? We can be here all night talking about it.
One of the things that we haven't talked about yet is they call it A/B testing, which is running two different types. It's the same post, but something's changed.
Yeah.
And either maybe the target demographic on one post is different from the other. And that's what came to mind when you were talking about different platforms and stuff like that. But you see it a lot. Maybe one post is blue and another post is red, and maybe for some people the red is more.
It stands out more.
It stands out more. To
Yeah.
them. And that's just something that, especially in local businesses, is that you just have to play around with it a lot.
Yeah.
And just like you guys said, just consistently uploading and testing. Is that maybe this demographic did better with this color, this demographic does better with this color. Facebook likes more stories, Instagram likes it more a little bit quicker, TikTok likes goofy dances more, so it just
talking to the audience, right? Yeah.
The algorithm and to the people that are just getting the ad shown to in front of them.
Yeah. Exactly. Oh man, that's why I love to ask that question at the end of everyone's. So that being said, I do work at Leo Marketing, LEO Marketing. We're a local full service marketing agency here in El Paso, Texas. If you guys are ready to take your marketing to the next level, I would love to help you. Reach out to me. We can help you with everything from brokering deals for TV, radio, billboard, print, online streaming, social media. Video production is key for us. We have the largest video production studio and video rental equipment company here in the Southwest. Graphic design, photography, SEO, SEM, community outreach. If you guys need PR, you guys need event planning, literally everything and anything, we can help you under one roof. If you need help with social media influencing, I can help you too. So just reach out to me for that. But I also want to let you guys know, and everybody at home who has a business, I don't know if I'm supposed to say this, but I'm gonna tell you guys anyways, because I'm here for you. If you guys haven't seen my post I did the other day, I really encourage you guys to go check it out. It was the one that I did for open rewards, okay? And what that is, it's a little blue app, and I did the video and showed you how to get a free $20 to start your account with for the month of February only. This code is only good for the month of February. It's Love EP. But everybody can do this. What it is, it's an app that partnered with Buy El Paso. We know Buy El Paso is a local brand community that helps local businesses all as a whole. So it's like a platform that lists all the different local businesses to use, right? So they partnered with this app, and basically whenever we go out shopping at all these different local establishments, please check if you guys are already in it, because there's no fee to do it. And if you're not in it, reach out to them to put your business on it. I don't know the requirements, but I know you have to be local. But it's really dope because whenever, again, we're already going out to these local businesses. All you have to do is take your receipt and upload it to the app, and you make money back. So you'll get your your rewards account that's there in the open rewards, and then you can just spend that money at these businesses or transfer it to your bank account. It takes a couple days to get there, just like any other like Cash App or whatever. But I mean, why the heck wouldn't we do that? We're spending money there. We get a little bit back. We can go and support more local businesses, guys. I'm floored. I just found out about this app. I've literally told everybody about it. If you want if you want to hook me up too, let me know, and I'll send you the link to refer a friend. You know what I'm saying? So we all get some. Anyways, and then you go and get your free $20. So you already start off, and then just go shop local everywhere. Just go scrolling, type in pizza, and all the pizza places will come up. Type in steak, all the steak places will come up. That's what I'm saying. Like, go and check if your all's businesses. Type in furniture, and then you guys do it too. And if you're not there, that's what I'm telling you, business owners, reach out to these people so that way you can get your business on it. And we keep spreading it, sharing this, and we're helping each other even more. I just think it's an amazing app that we all need to be taking advantage of. This is a big go local town. We know it, we love it. I'm excited to see the complete 180 since I've started this page 12 years ago. So this is a really cool app that I really encourage you guys to go and use. And also, if you're a business, make sure you're on it. As long as you're local, make sure you're on it. Also, I want to thank my sponsors. Thank you so much to Star City Studios for always allowing me a gorgeous space to do this show. I also want to thank El Paso Family Dental. Thanks for the smile, guys. If you guys are looking for a place to get aligners or any dental work, they also do like life-changing dentistry work there for people. So it's a family dental, El Paso Family Dental on the west side. Check them out. I love them. I recommend them. El Paso Zoological Society. Excuse me. And Leo Marketing. I think I mentioned everybody that I needed to. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. Go support these local businesses and tell them I sent you. All right. See you next time. Bye, guys.